What's going on, guys? Today is time for part 2 of what's in my camera bag 2020. So let's get right into it. All right, guys, so I did the part 1 of what's in my camera bag earlier this year, and it got a significant amount of views that I was not even expecting. I don't do it for the views, obviously. Right now can't even monetize, so I just put out content to help you guys that's beneficial to you, these tutorials, these little reviews and all that good stuff. So hopefully you guys find this to be informational to you as well, just like my last what's in my camera bag video. So let's go ahead and talk about what I got new in my bag. So I didn't get like a lot of new stuff. I really have been getting rid of a lot of stuff. So I got rid of my old Sony, I got rid of my GoPro, I sold my old MacBook Pro. I've just been getting rid of gear that I just don't use anymore and trying to clear out a lot of this clutter that I have. Well, I don't have anymore because I got rid of a lot of things, but I used to have like a lot of clutter, just gear laying around that I just don't use, and it's just it makes me overthink when it comes to my creative process. So I think having less gear for me makes me a better creator, a better creative. So that's the route that I've been going on the past few months. And one thing to keep in mind, I only have the Canon EOS R now. So that's what I'll be filming to get the top down view. So there won't be an actual camera in the actual camera bag because I'm using it to film. Just thought I'd let you guys know that, because you'd be like, yo, this guy doesn't even have a camera. So I'm using the camera to film this. It's the only camera that I have now. And also my mic is the Rode Video Mic Pro Plus. I'm using that to get the audio, so that is typically within my bag, and it's not going to be shown because I'm using it to get the audio. So that's one thing to keep in mind as well. Yeah, so let's go ahead and switch over to the overhead view with the Canon EOS R and talk about what I have inside my camera bag for mid 2020. All right, guys, so here we are with the top view of my camera bag. Like I said, this is the exact same bag that I used in my last video. This bag costs $298. It's a very expensive bag, but it is definitely well worth the money if you have the money to get it. I would say get it. If not, there are other options out there, but this is what I like to use. So let's go ahead and talk about what I have in these different front pockets, side pockets, and what's in the actual inside of the bag. So in this front pocket right here, this is where I keep all of my passports. So I have my official passport, which is like for my military travel, and this is my regular tourist passport for basic regular like traveling and stuff like that. Always keep these in the front pocket just in case I'm at the airport and I need to have quick access to them for like security or check-in or something like that. But yeah, passports in the front pocket. So this next front pocket right here, this is where I keep all of my or two of my clear pouches, so I can see what's in them, so they're clear. And this one, this is where I keep a lot of my battery chargers, battery cords, battery boxes or charger boxes, MacBook Pro, little iPhone box, battery chargers for my camera, and then another battery charger for my small HD monitor. Gotta have those in there, nice and organized in this clear pouch. This is where I keep all of my batteries. Just a few Canon batteries. I got batteries for my monitor, so a lot less batteries to keep up with, so it's a lot easier to stay a little better organized. All right, so normally these clips right here, this is where my Gorilla Pod would go. I just got the 5K because I did have to sell my 3K with the old Sony camera that I had. The Canon EOS R is a mirrorless camera, but it is a pretty decent sized mirrorless camera compared to my old Sony. I just wanted to get something that had a heavier payload because I have a pretty decent sized lens, decent sized camera, so that's why I got the 5K. And this first side pocket on the top, this is where I keep all of my lens caps, front caps, back caps, adapter caps, all that good stuff. Nothing but Canon, man. And also, I do have another cap that goes for my lens. I use this Polar Pro lens cap. That's a pretty hard cover, and then it has this nice rubber silicone stuff that wraps around the lens. I think it's just a better secure lens cap compared to the original one that comes with the lens, so I like using this one better, and it just looks cool. So yeah, I use this instead of the regular lens cap for my lens. This bottom pocket, now this is just a bunch of miscellaneous stuff, man. Got a battery charger for my iPhone, got a pin for the sound contracts. I got this Rode lavalier mic that goes into my phone. I've never used this, but it just sits in my bag just in case, I guess. Maybe one day I'll use it, I don't know. This is my Bluetooth wireless remote for the EOS R. If I'm out taking pictures and I don't want to set the timer on the camera, this comes in handy. Rubber bands. I never know when I'll need these, so I just keep them in my bag just in case. And last but not least, this is my Pelican SD card case holder. Now, I don't have many SD cards anymore because I did sell my other camera, so my GoPro. So the one that sits right here is the one that I'm using right now, my camera, and I just have this other one as a backup. Moving on to the other side of this camera bag, which I think is the best part of this bag. You got this little quick access portion right here to get like whatever you have in this side pocket. Now, this part right here, I can put a full gimbal in here. This is my Ronin S. Have this in here if I'm on the go for like vlogs or a quick little music video shoot. I got some gaffer tape in here. Can't go wrong with gaffer tape. And I have the rest of the parts to my Ronin S. You got the grip, and then you have a little tripod that goes on the bottom of the grip. I have my 16-inch MacBook Pro. And if you're worried about your MacBook or whatever laptop you have getting scratched up, you shouldn't have to worry about that because there is this thick padding right here that's gonna block whatever gear you have in the front from scratching up your laptop. I got my Ronin S, I got gaffer tape, and then other parts to the gimbal right here on this side. That's why I like this bag, man, because this is a dedicated portion to a gimbal and a laptop. So I don't have to force any gear to fit within this bag because, like I said, this is dedicated for these types of items. So I love this bag. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about what I have in the actual insides of the camera bag. And like I said, I am shooting with the Canon EOS R, which is my only camera that I have now, along with the Rode Video Mic Pro Plus for my microphone. So these two items, these two slots will be empty because this is what I'm using to shoot and what I'm using to get the audio. So microphone goes right here, and then the camera and lens goes right here. Nice little zipper with this mesh material to keep it nice and secure. This is where I keep my storage. So this is the Lacy 2 terabyte external drive. I use this to store all of my finished projects, and then to edit all of my projects, I use the 500 gigabyte SanDisk SSD. I prefer using SSDs to edit off of because they're a lot faster than regular hard drives because there's no moving disk within the drive. Got this little squeezer blower for my lens and my sensor and my camera. This is like a lot of miscellaneous stuff, to be honest. My DJI bag, a multi-tool, which is pretty much what I use for everything, man. For my camera case. If you're looking for something that has like all of these different little tools and stuff on it, I recommend this. I haven't had to use anything else besides this for like my camera and stuff. So this is a really good little tool set. So yeah, you can't really go wrong with using this red Cinema multi-tool kit. Then I also have this measuring tape. I don't know when I'll use this, but I just have it in here just in case. That sits in there. This is my JBL Charge 3. I've had this for like the past 2 years. I use this on music video sets, on photo shoots, when I'm vlogging or just out with friends hanging out. So I love to have music with me all the time, and you can't go wrong with having a nice decent sized speaker. This right here is my OWC dock that I use with my MacBook Pro. You guys know a lot of the MacBooks don't have like all of these different ports and stuff, so it's really important to get something like this that you can plug in like a regular USB, HDMI, another USB-C, SD card reader, and another USB-C, and then it has this small little cord that you can take off from the bottom. Nice and organized. You can wrap it in. You can just plug it in into your computer. OWC is a well-trusted brand that I like to use and purchase from, so highly recommend getting this one because of it has the UHS Type 2 compatible SD card reader, and I shoot with the Canon EOS R, which I have to use the UHS Type 2 SD card. That's why I end up getting this one, because of the type of SD card reader, and it's a known trusted brand. So I highly recommend getting this right here if you have a MacBook and you need something that has multiple ports on it. Moving on, this is my Tikka filter pouch. This can hold up to 5 different filters. All I have is Tiffin filters in here. I got Black Pro Mist, Indie filters, polarizers. So I just keep all of my filters in here. So it keeps everything dust free, particle free. So this is why I keep everything within this pouch. Like I said, this is where my camera will go, camera, lens, and then my microphone, but I'm using both of those right now. That's the only camera that I have, and this is the only microphone that I have. So that is pretty much it for my camera bag, guys. If you guys are interested in purchasing any of the items that I talked about today, I'm going to link every single item down in the description. So if I missed something, please let me know in the comments, man. But I'm going to try to link everything down in the description if you guys are interested in purchasing any of the items that I've talked about today. If you guys enjoyed this video or found it to be informational to you, hit that like button. If you're new here, consider subscribing, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.